SMT Nation, we back. This is a bit of an AT&T update, kind of like part two of a series. I'm obviously going to do probably one more video just to kind of wrap everything up in regards to the AT&T COO. It was Jeff McElfresh speaking at the UBS Global TMT conference, and some really good questions got asked there. And now we have some pretty good insight on what's going on with the company. Now, the one thing that I want to focus on in this video is fixed wireless access, 5G home internet. And the question keeps coming up every single conference call, investor conference, earnings report. You guys see what's going on with fixed wireless access. You see what T-Mobile is doing with 5G home internet. You see what Verizon is doing with theirs. It's a revenue stream. It's a growth vector. When are you guys going to get involved? Are you going to get involved? When are you going to do this? And the answer continues to be a resounding no. They're not interested in doing this. So, speaking directly on fixed wireless access, the CEO, Jeff McElfresh, said he's not opposed to it, but they don't see it as a national or even regional answer to any of the connectivity needs of their customers. He views it more as a point solution. Specifically, he also mentioned business and enterprise solutions in situations where it's really the only answer. And he spoke to some of the details as follows. He said that it damages the resource balance. He described it as hurting the network because of the incredible demand that fixed wireless access customers use, all the capacity that they drain from the network. All right. He said that they will probably never do it at large scale due to the usage characteristics, speaking to the typically hundreds of gigs that customers need. He says essentially there is no positive return in fixed wireless access. He said all the long-term returns are in the fiber, and he said fiber is the move. He said when they look at connectivities for customers, they look at it and they look at their own networking goals. They look at a 5 to 10 year time horizon. And he said fixed wireless access simply is not sustainable. He went on to say that nothing is better than fiber. Their unique architecture makes them elite. He even name dropped the Phoenix market, which was mentioned as the model for how the wireless network can be boomed from a fiber boost in infrastructure and what they could do fiber to premise, fiber to business, fiber for enterprise, and fiber for 5G. He also mentioned that he wasn't worried about overbuilding in fiber. He said AT&T can bear the brunt. He wanted to say that we're not alone in the risk capital. He spoke to government dollars, investors, and partners as they seek out capital investment. And then he described, in terms of the wireline business, he said, we only have churn and DSL. I get the impression he's feeling very confident about the fiber build and what fiber does for their company. They have specifically made strategic decisions with respect to return of investment or ROI, whether or not to replace legacy DSL with fiber. But he said they've analyzed and they've decided that in low demand areas, they just simply have not put the fiber there to replace it. And then he went on to speak about cable a little bit, spoke to the owner's economics and how it matters. Cable doesn't own their wireless network, so and then he was talking about like how like managing mobile networks require heavy investment. Cable isn't putting the material capital there. So he's painting the picture as the perfect situation is at AT&T, the perfect balance, synergy, and harmony between wireless investment with fiber and fiber investment with fiber, right? As a wireline business and a wireless business. Quite a bit there, but I think what we can take away here, folks, at AT&T, they are doing things completely different from Verizon and T-Mobile, who are multi-purposing their mobile network for home internet. AT&T is not going to do that. They are simply going to do their wireline business, and they are going to do their wireless business. No hybrid model where they're serving national consumer bases with 5G home. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a case-by-case scenario, little piece here, little piece there, few customers here, few customers there, where it's really the only option as a solution. All right, so just put it on the shelf. It's just not happening at AT&T. But what do you guys think? You guys think this is the right approach? You think they're doing things right? I have to agree with them. Fiber works for them, absolutely. They know how to do fiber. It's a good ARPU play for them. It helps them connect their services well. Sticky customers, bundle customers, all those things. I kind of see where they're coming from, and I like what they're doing, honestly. It's working for them. Who knows? Maybe things work out for T-Mobile and Verizon. AT&T is just not going in that direction. And who's to say there's even enough room for the three of them to do fixed wireless? Right? Maybe Verizon and T-Mobile are just enough that finds balance in the marketplace. Because remember, they got to compete with DSL providers, they got to compete with cable providers, and in some instances, that's going to be AT&T with their older wireline services or fiber. That is 100% true. But what do you guys think? Comment down below on some of the things from Jeff McElfresh and what he had to say here. You all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more, and turn on that bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Leave you with some words of positivity here. Every new day is an opportunity to be great. Go out there and be great. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.